Hi, welcome to the video. Today we will be driving towards Gatwick. No, we are not going on holiday, but we will drive from the south to the north terminal using the roundabouts. This section of road has been on tests before, but even if it's not on test, it's very good for local drivers to understand how to approach these roads and roundabouts. So firstly, using the road signs, we will be heading around to the left, joining the dual carriageway. We will be joining in the left-hand lane and no need to slow down or give way, but do be aware of the cars from the right lane wanting to move into your left lane. The speed limit signs are telling us it's a 50 miles per hour road, so let's not hang around and build up speed towards the limit. The examiners will be expecting you to reach, if all being clear in front, at least 45 miles per hour, so it's likely you will be using fifth gear, so worth practicing that gear change before driving here. The road sign shows you where you will be going next, which is along the slip road on our left. It's very important that you remember your routines in this environment, as we and others will be moving very fast. The slip road has 2 lanes, but we will be staying in the left, as it's not uncommon for vehicles to be going slightly over the speed limits along these roads. So it's best we keep to the left and have the right door mirror checked regularly. We are now approaching the end of the slip road, where we will be joining another high-speed dual carriageway. We will be signaling right, but don't get confused. We will only be joining into the left-hand lane. When joining this type of road, it's very important that you are aware of cars already driving along the new road. We may have a decision to make in terms of speeding up or slowing slightly to be able to join the road. We will never want to stop. Having made it into the left lane safely, knowing the route needed comes in handy, as we will need to change into the right-hand lane for the upcoming roundabout. Again, make sure you have done your mirrors and signals, as well as making sure it's safe to change lanes. The green signs with white lines on them are counting you down towards the roundabout, as we will need to reduce our speed to make a safe decision. The reason we want the right-hand lane is because it's the only lane that allows us to drive completely around the roundabout signposted North Terminal. I suggest using third gear for this roundabout due to the speed of the road. However, based on the observations on the approach, it could be second gear or even a stop, which shouldn't be too sharp. Now we have made it onto the roundabout, making sure your right signal is still active. The lanes disappear for a short time, but will reappear with 3, of which I suggest using the middle lane. As you can see, cars from other entrances will encroach onto the roundabout, covering the left lane, which is dangerous and something we can avoid easily by using the middle lane. Once we have moved into the middle lane, switch the signal to left, as we will then leave the roundabout, moving into the left-hand lane. Remembering it's a 50 miles per hour, so let's get back to at least 45 miles per hour, keeping in the left-hand lane for a while. But again, further down the road, we will be moving back into the right-hand lane. The upcoming road sign is a good marker for you to begin to plan for a lane change, so really do get a good few checks of that right door mirror, and don't forget to signal before changing lanes. If possible, we don't want to leave the lane change too late, so make sure it's done before the second big sign on the left. Again, third or second gear should be good based on your approach observations, of course. Once we join the roundabout, road markings for lanes disappear again, but they will return to guide us to our exit. Focus on the ground now, and we will see white lines. Keep them on the right side of the car, meaning we are moving into technically the middle lane. Once past the second exit, check your middle and left door mirror and signal left to leave the roundabout into the right-hand lane. Double-check your left door mirror for any cars, as it becomes one lane very shortly. And once again, we will be rejoining a dual carriageway. So let's check your right door mirror and signal right again. Just join the left lane and then look to move into the right-hand lane, as that's going to be needed for the next roundabout approach. The right-hand lane actually splits into two lanes. It's driver's choice to which lane they prefer, but I suggest using the middle lane, making sure a right signal is shown just after the traffic light, as the middle lane can be used to go straight on also.
And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And remember, you can drive every road with skill watching these videos. Bye for now.